And welcome back. We've got a change at the front. Joey Logano takes over the point, and we had Johnny Borneman come onto pit road. He had been leading, but decided this was the time for him to fill up with fuel.
Yeah, and remember, Joey Logano pitted really early, probably the first one of our front runners to come down pit road. He has a track position. He's in his window, so he should be able to go the rest of the way without stopping.
So Joey Logano brings the field to the green flag. Just behind him, Boris Said in the 57.
We know how good a road racer Boris Said is. Joey Logano has a little bit of experience on a road course, but it's going to be a good test for him right here.
Yeah, nothing compared to Boris Said. Obviously a veteran driving the stock cars and on road courses. And Polly Haraka, there's another young face right here in the top three now.
Probably absolutely no experience on a road course unless it's in a go-kart or something like that.
With 41 and 45 battling back there, Ryan Foster and David Gilliland.
David very, very good. As we mentioned earlier, there's Tom Hubert right there getting by the 12 of Polly Haraka. David finished second, I'm sorry, Rick, last year in the Cup race here.
So Tom Hubert takes over the third spot. Now he'll set his sights on Boris Said and that 18 of Joey Logano.
Neat paint job on that 57 car, Boris Said. They were honoring Kenny the Snake Stabler and the Oakland Raiders of years past, so pretty cool idea.
Working their way through the S's now as Joey Logano brings that Home Depot Toyota. It's the 11. I misspoke earlier, said it was the 18, but the 11 of Joey Logano.
What typically is the 18 when we run these Camping World races.
So Logano making his way through turn 11, the slowest point on the racetrack. And now he'll make his way back up, go through turn 12, and up the hill to turn 1.
Yeah, some of the guys will go all the way down to first gear in that corner.
Joey Logano looking impressive now. I guess when we're in the wine country here in Sonoma, California, you can talk about or compare him to wine getting better with age. It seems like every time he gets in the seat, he continues to improve his racing skills.
He certainly does. And remember, this is a very, very good car here, too. This car won with Kyle Busch. This team, I should say, won with Kyle Busch at Iowa in the combination East-West race. And Matt DiBenedetto has already won in the Camping World East race with this very same team.
Top three staying the same. Joey Logano, Boris Said, and the 25 of Tom Hubert are your top three.
Tom Hubert is a guy that has a lot of road racing experience. Trying to do double duty this weekend. Going to try to get Kirk Shelmerdine's car in the field for the Sprint Cup race. But Tom Hubert, a very, very good road racer.
Boris Said, again, starting in the 9th spot, has moved up to second. Now we'll see. Is this a situation where Boris Said knows he's got inexperience in front of him and maybe saving his tires a little bit for the end of this race?
Quite possibly. But, you know, I know Boris, and I think Boris would like to lead. So I think if it was going to be easy for him to go up there and drive around Joey, he would do that. I think Joey right now is pretty good shape.
Setting a fairly blistering pace right now as they work their way across the start-finish line. Boris Said still giving chase. Tom Hubert running third.
Paulie Haraka has done a nice job. He's hanging in there in the 4th spot.
Not too hard up on the curve as they go through turn 2.
Saw that number 12 on the hood of that car. Remember, that was Kenny the Snake Stabler's number, his football jersey when he played for the Oakland Raiders.
That was back when the Raiders were mean.
Probably pretty mean now, too. But
yeah, Boris Said still giving chase to that 11 of Joey Logano. Their way through 7.
Huge advantage for Joey Logano to get this extra track time with the Sprint Cup race coming up. No road racing experience in a Sprint Cup series for Joey Logano. So, especially, and this is a real road course here. This is not, it's not a modified oval. This is a serious road course here.
Talk about modifieds. We've got Paul Pedroncelli's car being modified to be out on the racetrack.
And that's what a car looks like without any front bodywork.
Yeah, that's the inner workings of one of these stock cars. Now they make their way through 11 again, the slowest point on the racetrack. And you see, it looks like Joey Logano stays off the curve.
Oh, trouble.
And, wow, how about that? Joey Logano slowed on the racetrack, and right by him goes Boris Said.
Caution flag is out at the flag stand. I think that's why Joey Logano slowed down. Maybe some debris possible. There was Jim Warren right there, probably stalled on the racetrack or near the racetrack and maybe put some debris out.
Well, had to catch my breath there a second. I thought something happened to Joey Logano, but a caution comes out once again. Welcome Welcome back. Joey Logano holds on to that top spot. The caution did come out. Boris said still in the second position. Third, Tom Hubert. Fourth is Polly Haraka, and David Gilliland rounding out our top 5.
Yeah, Jason Bowles right now, our winner last year, is running in the 6th spot.
Jason Bowles trying to keep his shot at a title, the series title for the West Series, as he chases Eric Holmes in the points now. Green flag back in the air. And Boris said with a pretty good start all over the back bumper of that 11 of Joey Logano.
Remember, single file restarts on the road courses for the Camping World Series, East and West. Boris looks to the inside of Logano.
Doesn't make the pass, but a close call there as Logano had to move up the racetrack, and now Logano put some distance between he and Boris said. How about Tom Hubert making a run on Boris said?
Yeah, and David Gillen looked like he was going to make a run at the 12 of Paulie Haraka. Those guys will fall back into single file.
File line now. Joey Logano leading. Boris said, Tom Hubert, Paulie Haraka, and David Gillen. Well, we've got another caution. We're slowed once again. The 4th time. This time it's Jonathan Hale that can't get the car fired back up. We'll be right back.